Morning traders, and this is your Aussie South African top 40 day trade setup for today. So ignore this long tail, it is incorrect data. I'll show you now. And I think the point is we pretty much opened and closed on the body here. So not much net movement, very much a range day yesterday, which is typical for a Monday. But I think the key thing here is this neckline here of the double top. We have sort of opened and closed above it, but on the weekly, we are on the weekly 200 simple moving average at the moment. Okay, so you do expect this area to be defended. If we do get a weekly close below this, it's going to be a different story. So moving down to the 3 hour, you'll see there's my incorrect data. As you can see, my open and close was pretty much in the same area. Open there, close there. Nothing much to write home about. One thing that has been missed is we have this fairly strong 100-point zone here of where I would expect the sellers to step in. The sellers stepped in a little bit early, and that is between 48,700 and 48,800. Okay, look at the oscillators here. We're grouped in the sell zone. We're indicating that we are overbought, and you're expecting some kind of a move to the downside. Now, what I do want to do here is do that because this is not the fractal. Okay, it's incorrect data, this is incorrect data, and this is incorrect data. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. And now if we just add another 2 lines in here, you'll see we've had a bit of a wedge break. Okay, there's my wedge, we've broken through. I'd expect to retest before we move to the downside. Okay, nothing concrete here, very top up and down, sort of up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So there's nothing really set in stone here. US markets did finish up yesterday. And if we look at our good old friend Tencent, it's fairly flat at the moment. And Rand got hammered again yesterday at 15.42. And the US futures at the moment is fairly flat. So I'm of the opinion right now that we should test one of these areas we haven't quite tested. I'm going to move down to the half hour just to double check. We're ever so slightly short here at that level. You can see there. So I'm of the opinion right now I'd like to see either this range continue and then we wait for a break of this range that's been established on Monday, or alternatively we're going to drop below. If we do sort of drop below this area here of 48,364, then I'd expect the gap close to come. This bottom trend line here, I think, is something you need to keep drawn in, because if anything, you'll probably find that the gap close will line up with this diagonal trend line. Okay, so that to me would be a buying area, but we'll have to wait and see. Okay, so it's a 350-point gap that we have here, and I'd feel much more comfortable buying from here than trying to sell a break. Okay, so the trend, you can't even say the trend's up because look at the moving averages, they are rolling over. Okay, moving averages are rolling over, oscillators have crossed over here, stochastics have crossed over. We have closed below the negative 20 line. On the Williams percentage art, those are 2 signals that are telling me pay attention because we should be off a level, but we're not off a level. So I'll wait and see. If we do start moving to the downside, then expect buyers to step in on each of these tails, and then you can probably try another attempt to the downside. Stop level for a short trade is going to be 48,709. One thing you can do is pay attention to the closing range strategy, but it is going to be so small. It's 100 points, not even worth it. So yeah, I'm in 2 minds here. We either are consolidating for another move to the upside, or we're going to come to the gap close. Now, if I look at the oscillators, I think gap close is a good probability, but also is ranging for another day or two is also a good probability. And bear in mind that this range is only 300 points. Okay, so those are the two scenarios I see. I don't see us breaking up above these two levels here, 48,800. I don't see us breaking up that in a hurry. So I'd rather be playing a short off that level until I see some structural changes. And the one that I'm looking for is I do have a 3-hour crossover, but looking at my oscillators, it's telling me a complete different story. So I'd expect to be buying lower down. Okay. So anyway, guys, I think for me, I'm going to stay out of this market today. It doesn't look like as much as going to excite me anyway. Anyway, I hope it helps, and I'll let see you guys later. Cheers for now.